Friends, nice to have again the second session now. One more thing is, please, we have only 7 days. 7 days, okay? It will be very nice if you use your time nicely. You have spent your money, you have spared your time, come here. And the subject that we have seen in the morning, you shall continue to see for 7 days, the whole text is there. But most important thing, friends, is how much you internalize, assimilate. It's not a huge requirement. It's a very simple thing to do. Because if I give you an example, and nowadays you have got so many different types of books, like you have got the huge picture books, tea table, coffee table books, Himalayan landscapes. Which one you like? To come and see the Himalayas, or have a coffee table book? Once in a while, see the picture. Surely, nobody will. You may be interested in seeing the pictures, but once you see the pictures, you like to go to the place. How nice it will be. All these books, all the scriptures, just like geography book. The geography book is not the earth. There can be somebody who can stand first class first, gold medalist in geography in the university. He might not have crossed even his village. Because he can get by heart anything, he can reproduce and get the mark. Examinations will give him gold medal, life will give him 0. Because he has never crossed his village. Same thing also. If you are interested in seeing the pictures, that's fine, nothing wrong in that. But it is better you see the place. Pictures can be forgotten. Place once you see, you will never forget. Same thing also this Upanishads, Vedas, all books, every book that gives the descriptions. But when we see the truth for ourselves, you don't need any book, because books are dependent on us, the subject. The book is important, but the subject is more important. If you know the subject, books are not needed. Yes, it is needed for a child to start with that, picture book, word book, but ultimately he must see that, what exactly the subject is. A simple example like a child, you take it. We have talked to children so much about snakes. I always give that example. Always a snake, the child will be very afraid. You show him the picture book and he said, this is S for snake. Oh, now the child will not look at it. He is very afraid. He doesn't want to touch that picture. What does the mommy do? Mommy says, baby, don't worry about it. That's not a snake. It's a picture of a snake. It will never bite you. Mommy is so strong, eh? And then what the mommy will do? See, how the snake is not biting me. Take the finger, put on the snake. Near the snake. See biting? No. Biting? No. On the snake? No. Then you touch. But still the child is afraid, he'll put the finger on the mommy's finger, slowly slide it, and then when he touches the snake, mommy takes it away. Is it biting? No. Now the child is very strong. But the same mommy doesn't understand, or papa, why only isolate mummies, yeah? Only mummies will be teaching, but papas will not be teaching. Both papa and mommy, both fools, both are wise, no problem. So the papa also will try the same thing. Now but both papa and mommy who teach so much thing to the child, telling that the picture is not the object. Now friends, each one of us carrying huge albums in our head. Your college, your school days, your childhood days, your college days, university days, you have gone around the world. What all things you have seen, heard, touched, tasted, smelt, everything is in a picture album inside your head. And that is your personal album. Nobody can take out anything from that. Nobody can see it for you. It's your personal album. And all are pictures. Then why do you get frightened, anxious, restless, just because a thought is coming? You teach your child, this is a picture. What about your thoughts? Thoughts are picture or real? Understand. Thoughts only remind you. Please understand. Thoughts remind you of an object. Thoughts are not the object. As even the object outside doesn't target you. There is gold, a diamond, car, anything, luxury items or useless things, they are there. No object ever haunts you. Objects are there. You internalize it. You perceive, the thought is created. And when the thought is created, thought is haunting you, or you are dragging the thought to yourself. All these things we shall see, friends, because you have come to ASHTAVAKRA GITA class, attending class. So I sort of expected a few things you must have already picked up. Right, wrong, don't worry. But just you have picked up certain things, just see how it is. Everything is very, very simple. If we understand the nature of the world, nature of the object, nature of things, nature of our own body, own mind, the whole game is over. It is absolutely fantastic. So when you teach the child, whatever you teach, don't you think you should also see the same principle? Every thought is a picture. When from your album, when somebody steals the picture, or is like in my house, somewhere I had kept some picture, some photographs of really 15, 20 years back. We put it nicely in one place. After 3 years, one day when I opened it, white ants have eaten everything. My picture, Swamiji's picture, all things were, rare pictures were there. White ants eaten up. So what can you do now? Inside your head there are no white ants, but the time plays truant. Things are forgotten. You don't have to forget. Self-deleting mechanism. If the self-deleting mechanism is not there in our head, we'll all be insane. That's why deep sleep is such a beautiful thing. You sleep, get up, the problem at least 10% down. In time, forgotten. You never even feel that had happened. So, thoughts are not a problem. You are the problem. Are you getting that point? Thoughts are not the problem. You are the problem. Don't say, oh, I should not be thinking like that. I should always think positive. I am the best. I am the wonderful. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't deceive yourself. This positive thinking is the worst thinking. Positive thinking means what? You are trying to drown some nonsense inside you by imagining which you are not. What's the idea? All the time you know you are stupid. But you have to say, I am wonderful, I am wonderful. What is that? I mean, that's a type of a delusion. But when you see it, no force in the world can touch you. So, having come here, friends, please, whenever time permits and the classes are over, when you are going back, talk to each other. Nothing wrong. It's not concentration camp. It is only self-knowledge camp. So, Upanishad camp. So, you don't have to worry about that. But as far as possible, during the day, you spend time observing yourself. If you more and more you observe, more and more you can see for yourself. We'll do that in our meditation class also. No problem. But one thing you can see, This talking is a habit which you usually cannot stop. Usually. Very difficult to stop. Simply sit down. There are people who, if there are no person to talk to, they look at the mirror and talk. Or some people while walking also they talk. I know you don't have to, you have not gone into that type of insanity. But some people will always keep talking. One thing you do, the moment you get into this room, this room is our meditation room, classes. The moment you step in, no talk. And when you are going out, if certain points touched you and you think it is nice, please think over it. See that for yourself. The less you talk, the more you encounter your own thoughts. If you go on to, that means you are totally getting distracted, literally blown away by your own thought. You stop talking. That is why people, when the day people to keep maunam, quiet you, that is the day they go crazy. Because the thoughts are blasting inside you and you have to keep quiet. So that is where you go crazy. Like the day you are fasting, that day you remember food maximum. If you are not fasting, you are not remembering food. But if they are fasting, oh boy, the extra energy comes to think of the food. So when you are stop talking, you shall get a chance to observe your mind. And then you shall recognize very clearly, suppose this statement you have picked up, hey, these thoughts are like a picture. Hey, that's right. So see your own movie. Just see your own movie. Let it continue. You don't have to permit your thought to continue. Those shall continue continuously. Come, observe. Just be. How do you observe? Please think, friend, how do you observe? Understand. Observe does not mean seeing. Observation, please understand. Observation. Observation in reality doesn't mean observing something. Observation can mean observing something. Just like seeing does not mean seeing something. Listening does not mean listening to a sound. You can listen. A child may ask, what is there to listen? Because for him, listening means sound. You take your friend, the people who are little childish, baby-like, take them to a jungle or take them to a desert, a total lonely place. Take them to the desert. It's a sea of sands. Take them there. In 2 minutes, they will bug you. What is there to see? Because seeing is not enough. Seeing something is required. Listening is not enough. Listening a sound is required. Same thing, just being in yourself is not enough. Being with the thoughts is very important. That is the habit we have extended to the thought level. Sit down in front of Ganges. Sir, definitely you must have come from more beautiful place or less beautiful place, but not the Himalayan and Ganges. It's 7 days' time. Go and sit down there. Don't sit in the room. And sit down there alone or with friends, those who are also lovingly, they enjoy just looking at the mountain, listening to the Ganges and nothing else. That would be the most beautiful thing to do. Just listen. What? Don't ask. See. Whatever landscape is there, a continuously changing landscape. Your eyes are same. Eyes are also can be tired. Your thought is same. The thoughts can move, continuously move. Observation. Observation means what? Just being conscious. There's a new, you can put a word, call it dhyanam, call it meditation, call it observation, call it attention, avadhan, savadhan. Any word you use, all the words can be million words, thing is one. I know meditation, observation I have never been told. Hey, shut up, don't do the thing. The first, nobody should destroy it. Any word is good enough, every word is not enough. Understand? And how many words you need, friends, to describe silence? Please describe silence. This is the description. If somebody with enthusiasm gets up and says, silence, silence, shut up, sit down. Don't try to describe it. How are you going to describe? This is just not some type of intellectual gossip. No. It's something which is absolutely simple, instantaneous, practical. As even you cannot talk about silence, talk about your happiness. Unhappiness you can talk about. Too many thoughts are coming. Your body is paining, this is paining, that is, oh, blah, 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 blah. Happiness you talk. We will come to those words. We will describe what is beautiful. Everything is beautiful. What am I trying to do is, please friends, one point you take and you see it for yourself. That in reality, as I told in the morning, in reality, this subject matter about myself, nobody need to teach me because I am already that. So here the teaching means pointing it out. The teacher facilitates the understanding. No teacher can create the truth. No God can take it away. No teacher can give it. It's already with us. But at this moment, I don't know how to see that or be that. That is why this whole book, ASHTAVAKRA GITA, begins with Janaka asking the question. It's not simple talking, asking the question. So if you want to understand this, the question of Janaka must be your question. Unless it is your question, you are not going to know the answer. Suppose you are simply sitting down, let me see what the guy is talking here. What is this ASHTAVAKRA GITA? No. The curiosity is not what is ASHTAVAKRA GITA or what the person is talking or what the book is writing. The question is, I want to understand myself. And in order to understand yourself, first you must have a very heavy set conflict in relation to you. If you don't have a conflict, you have not grown up. So, instant resolution of conflict is not solving the problem. Rather, suffer it, ask for it. Why this conflict? Who creates the conflict? With that we shall start, friends, okay? Now please sit down quite little. We shall chant Om 3 times, observe, quiet, then we shall begin that day, begin that class. Please close your eyes. Please chant Om, please. This simple chanting, there are 3 levels. One is chanting, physical. You may not be aware, but chanting going on. Other one is listening to the chanting. You need not chant. Somebody chanting. So just listen to the chanting. Other thing is being aware where this chanting leads. The chanting begins with stillness, silence. And why are you chanting? To go back to the silence. If you are smart, the silence before is not that interesting. The silence after the noise, very interesting. Your body is very quiet, but after a struggle when the body is quiet, how do you like it? You run, sit down. Oh, beautiful. Same body was there, you are not enjoying. You ran and sat down, very nice. Same thing this chanting. As you are starting to chant, just don't make it a religious practice. That if you do chanting, something will happen inside your body or you'll see some blasting light in the head. Don't try all that. Then you'll go cuckoo. Well, people do that. Very, very smart. When I'm sitting down there, I'm just seeing this light is coming, that light is coming. If that is enlightenment, you don't have to do anything. If you have a naughty brother or a sister, ask him to hold a plastic cricket bat is enough. You sit down, ask him to hit you on the back of the head. In back seat, there will be stars and planets and galaxies will move inside your head. Please. It is not what you see, that by which you see is more important. It's not what you see inside, what thoughts are crisscrossing. Who you are. That is what it is, please. We listen to music to be quiet. Why do you listen to music? To make noise? Why any sense pleasure? Why seeing something? Wow, this Chandraji, wow. What is wow, wow, wow? What music? Oof. What is oof? The all oof moment. It's all you are with yourself. But what do we do? We impose it on the object, on the sound, on the touch, on the sensation. Because you impose it on that, you go on repeating it. And after some repetition, it becomes so boring, that which was first very, very thrilling and exciting, now it is totally boring. You need new sensation, new sound, new music. This year's Miss Universe becomes Miss Ugly next year. Why don't you select the same girl again? Same munji, same stupid face, who wants to see? Best music this year, next year useless. Useless? No. But listening to it again and again, it has lost its charm. So forget it. Life is like that, friends. The eternal freshness, you must see it in yourself. Okay, let's go down to this, friends. So, as you are sitting down here talking, first find out. If I have to solve the problem, where is the problem? The creation is a problem, so the creation must be fixed up. The mountain is a problem, the space is a problem, water is a problem, fire is a problem, humanity is a problem, or I am the problem. That there is a creation is not a problem. That I am there is a problem. Right or wrong? Are you getting that point? Please. There are 8 billion people are there. Is it a problem? Whose problem is that? Each one's problem, each one's problem. I am the problem. If I am not there, nothing is a problem. Please see that whole thing, this I sense. Little girl, that is children, you can't explain these things. But children don't have that I sense, individuality is still not there. So, this has to be clearly understood. If you ask, suppose I ask, who are you? Don't answer, please. Who are you? I am just asking you a question to the space. Who are you? In this house, the space will not answer. The clock, the furniture, table, carpet, nothing will answer. Only a human being will answer. Who are you? Your chair will not answer, nor your body. If the body is answering, meaning repeating some words, the words that the body is repeating is preceded by the thoughts inside. Because without the thought forming in your head, you cannot answer in words at the level of your mouth. Does it sound complicated? See that, friends. For you to answer a question, you don't speak it out. How do you speak? That thought must be there. And then you choose to speak that word out. And how do that, if just because the thought comes, do you answer it? Unless you are conscious of that thought. But you are not conscious that you are conscious. It is taken for granted. Just understand that mechanism, you will be a far different person. There is a thought. Listen carefully, please. Now we are speaking, I am speaking, and you are speaking. Analyze your own experience. Experience it consciously. Whatever you have spoken, it was already a thought, right or wrong? That is why you cannot speak in a language which is you don't know. I am from Odisha, I am Odia language. Please, unless you are from Odisha, please think in Odia. You are Tamilian, you are Karnataka, you are from Spain or wherever, Italy, doesn't matter. Mars or moon, doesn't matter. You can't think in your language. You can't think in my language. So, for me to answer the question, the thought must come. Long before you speak the answer, already you are thinking the answer. The thought comes. Now, when the thought comes, so every word you are speaking was already a thought. But every thought, do you answer? Do you speak it out? Think for yourself. Every thought, every speech was a thought. But every thought, do you speak it out? Never. You are walking on the road, in front of you a very big man is going, big fat one. And your head said, pumpkin. Will you tell that pumpkin? Football. Will you tell that? You will never do that. Why? If you say that, the pumpkin will fall on your head. Okay? You will kill yourself. You know that. So, there itself you can see clearly that your thoughts are not that difficult. A thought comes, but that does not mean it's automatically spoken. You choose to speak or not to speak it out. How many things you speak is a little. What remains unspoken is too many in your head. How many experiences are unspoken? How many emotions are unspoken? You wanted to hate somebody, you can't talk it out. You want to love somebody, you cannot talk it out. You are totally infatuated, you are totally destroyed, but you can't talk it out. It dies with you. Who holds it? Where do you hold it? In consciousness. Listen carefully, friends. In consciousness, it is held. No thought is a burden on consciousness, like no galaxy, stars and Milky Ways, planets, a burden on space. Space is formless, all-pervasive. The galaxies and Milky Ways, never a burden on formless space. The thoughts are like that. Your own constellation, your thought universe is never a burden on Chidakasa, Chidambaram, consciousness space. Only when you are there, individual, then only it becomes a burden. it has a burden. Only because you are there. This table, is it heavy or light? You don't know unless you try to lift it on your head. The table doesn't jump onto your head. If you are trying to, very, very difficult, like that. You try to take your thought on your head, you will be burdened. If you are not there, you are just be who you are. Let any number of thoughts come, no problem. And if you are such a thinker, you can be a greatest writer, poet, artist, painter, musician, magician, anybody you can be, because your thoughts are needed for creativity. Thoughtless people have never created anything. Shankara, if you have been always in meditation, never thought, and please understand, to be in meditation, the presence or absence of thought is irrelevant. For the presence of space, objects presence or absence is irrelevant. To be in meditation, the presence or absence of thought is totally irrelevant. We shall see it in meditation class. No thought can disturb it, the absence of it cannot drive you crazy. These are the two different conditions, like sound is a condition, absence of sound is a condition, silence, unconditional. The presence of a form is condition. Suppose those of you came to Rishikesh now only 10-15 years back, say, so much change has taken place. Imagine 1972 we came here. Swamiji was teaching in the same spot where the photo is there. There is nothing except a small hutment. Yes, Swamiji's photos are there in that archive, music. I think that is hall, no? Yes. Yes, you know that place. You can see that place. There is nothing. Just one hutment Swamiji is staying, and there is one tree here. We are all sitting under that. There is nothing between this place and the main road. There was absolutely nothing. We are 22, 23-year-old that time, just fresh from the university. For me, I am talking. We'll be just jumping, running and playing with the stones and the little brooks as they jump over and come. Suppose I tell these things, what do you understand? Because for you the first picture is crowd. The flats and place and everything. What shall you understand? It doesn't exist in your head. The space was not space that time when there was nothing, and now the space is gone because this is come up. No, space has not gone. Place is occupied. You have million thoughts. So what? Be creative. Without thought, Vitu Shankara would have written all these things. So don't fight with thoughts. You be yourself, thoughts have their shelter. Absolutely no problem. So every thought when it comes, by itself it is not spoken. You choose to speak. But before you choose to speak, you are conscious of the thought, then only you can choose. If you are not conscious, will you choose? Unconscious activities really hurts you. Think of it, friends. You are sitting down there somewhere and your naughty brother or sister, small fellow, he takes a safety pin and you are sitting down watching a movie or eating some ice cream or cornflakes or whatever nonsense, you are eating something and say, how do you do? He jumps. And you get so angry. Come here, no, don't do this. No. Very angry. A little pin. You go to hospital. And that time he says, you have to be given a inoculation, this injection you have to be given. And sir, he brings the syringe, only this fat. What will happen? No. No, you are already crying. But you have to be given, so what do you do? Okay. What is this posture? Meaning ready, all right, do it. So when he does that, such a huge syringe, you did not get angry, you didn't fight, because it's a conscious activity. Unconscious activity, baba. Right? That is why when unconscious, hey, you rascal, come here, you stupid fool. Huh? You are talking to me, stupid? You are talking to me, fool, and like that. But suppose somebody affectionately, hey, what a stupid man you are. You are a real rogue, you are real. How come? Understand? Consciously done, conscious action. Conscious action means what not? Don't think conscious action means acting at the level of the body. Conscious action begins with consciousness. Because long before a speech is given, you speak something, it was a thought. Long before you act, the action was a thought. Your act of walking, oh, after the class is over, I'll walk towards the Ram Jhula. Already decided. The thought. You may go, may not go. But if you go, that action was a thought. So speech also is an action. Don't say speech is not an action. Speech does exactly what the action does. I can push you out of the hall, I can also get out. That action will trigger that speech, that thought, that speech will trigger activity. Get out. I'm not pushing, but these words are good enough. So speech also is an action. Every action also is a speech. And all these things begin where, sir? At thought level. So if you are conscious, you don't fall. Deliberately using that word fall. Do you know why? We are walking on a mountain. Just think of it. We are walking on a mountain. You slipped and you fall down. Please tell me, where should you take care? Where you fall or where you sleep? No, please be honest. Don't try to give a right answer. Thinking does not mean giving right answer. No teacher would expect that if he is a real good teacher. Whatever the child says, whatever the person answers, that is right. Why? That's what he said. Don't insult him. Where shall you take care? When you are going on a mountain, you slipped in a place and then you fell down. So where should you take care? Where you fall or where you sleep? So sweet, so sweet. Expected. And that's exactly should do. No, sir. You don't take care where you fall. You take care where you sleep. Is it that difficult to understand? Had you not slept, you would have fallen? Then, where should you take care? Where you fall or where should you sleep? Where you sleep? Sleep. On the world we fall, on thought we sleep. Are you getting that point? If you are here because you slipped from your head, I'll go to that camp in the Rishikesh. That's why you are here. Now you have fallen in this place. It can be anything. It can be a movie, it can be a temple, it can be a drug addict's drug den, it can be just anything. Your slip begins in your head. If you catch there, where is the fall? And if you choose to fall, you enjoy it. Why? I chose to fall. Conscious action. And to make a conscious action, first you must be conscious, not act. If you act before you are conscious, you are finished. The consequences will be there, you can't handle it. But if you are conscious and consciously acting, you know, whatever the result will come, I'll take it. Please. So, now find out in this whole creation, who has the problem? Who is the only human being has the problem? If I ask this room now, I started with that. Who are you? Nobody will answer. Nothing in this hall will answer. The carpet, things, anything, nothing will answer. Only if a human being is there, he shall answer. I am so and so. Okay. When you are answering, does your body answer? Does your body speak? Or you are speaking through your body? Are you getting that point, friend? These are all amazing things. More and more you observe, more and more you listen. Think it over. This body is a machine, just like this fellow. This is our amplifier. The amplifiers do not speak. Amplifier amplifies. They don't speak. Suppose the speech is good, will you put the flower on the amplifier? Nice. Will you say that? No. Suppose it is bad, will you throw eggs? No, it's a vegetarian class. Potato. Suppose the speech is bad, will you throw potato and the whatever to the to the amplifier or the speaker? Speaker. So, this physical body, is it a speaker or an amplifier? Amplifier. Body also amplifies. As this instrument in front of me amplifies the sound, your body giving out in speeches, giving out so many speeches, amplifies your thoughts. Your thoughts cannot be listened to by anybody. If my thoughts are to be listened to by everybody, I don't have to speak, you sit down, I sit down, bye-bye, chalo. You are sitting down there with your thoughts and you are trying to listen to me means you have given yourself a chance to listen to me means what? My thought. My thoughts are stupid, you will go back stupid. If my thoughts are very wonderful and really incisive, it gives you an insight, takes you beyond the thoughts, before the thought, you shall go back exactly like that. But if I am a thought-based person, intellectualizing, word-based person, verbalizing, you will be going back exactly same nonsense. Ah, lovely ideas, lovely ideas. So what? Nice books, nice food, nice place. So what? The person who came, the same person goes back, is a waste of time. Think of it, friends. So this body doesn't speak. It is made to speak. Because I can have all the thoughts, I hold it. I don't speak. What shall you listen? So this body is an amplifier. So for a speech, should you hit the body? For a crime, somebody insults you, humiliates you, should you hit the body? Poor body is a machine. What did the car do for the accident? Drunk driver, car hits, people burn the car. The mind commits the mistake. Listen carefully. The thoughts drive you crazy, you punish the body. I thought drive the thoughts crazy, you are punishing the thought. Remove your thought, empty your mind, no thought should be there. Huh? No thought should be there or you should not be there? Are you getting that point, sir? Thoughts are no crime. Thoughts are thoughts. If somebody kills somebody with a knife, do you punish the knife or the boy who is using the knife? In a carjacking, you don't punish the car, the guy who is driving that crazy. The planes that went and hit the World Trade Center, the planes are not left out to be punished, neither the guys, they also died. But had they been alive, whom are you going to punish? The person who is perpetrating the crime, not the thought, not the objects. So why blame the world, blame the body, blame the thought, and you are remaining flawless? And that is the person commits every crime. Please see, because it is in each one of us. When we have grown up, one thing has come along with the growth of the body and the mind, the one thought comes, the I. We'll see it, we have 7 days, don't worry about it. That thought will be there, I thought is the one which creates problem. Please see how it is. Just like in this house, nobody answers except the person who is sitting down there. Expand this universe. Where are you sitting down now? If I ask that question, what shall you say? In ashram. Swamiji's ashram, I am sitting down here. Oh ho. So this place is ashram. Yes. Is it Rishikesh? Rishikesh is here or no? Yes. Is it India? India is also here. What about Asian continent? AC also is here. What about planet Earth? Earth also is here. What about solar system? Solar system also is here. What about the galaxy? Part of galaxy. What about the universe? So where are you sitting down? Expansion. This is expansion. Now no more can you say, I am sitting on the earth. You are sitting in the earth, in the universe. Sitting on means, are you getting that point? Sitting on means something is below you. You are not below the universe or under the universe, you are in the universe. Inseparable part of the universe. And if you ask the question to the universe, think in those terms. Shout at the Himalayan mountain range, who are you? Your echo will come back. Mountains will not answer. Neither Ganges will answer, I am Ganga, holiness. Space has no sense of I. Neither the fire, neither the air, neither the water, nor the earth. Space accommodates without a sense, I am accommodating. Air blows without a sense that I am keeping everybody alive. No arrogance, no humility, nothing. The fire burns, and the fire is not taking credit, I can burn down everything. No. Water flows. Ask this water that is flowing down here, who are you? Just flows. Not proud that I am keeping people or creation alive. Earth, same way. The five elements do not answer. No words, no speech. Friends, if elements do not reply, they have no speech, they have no answer to any question, they don't respond, they don't question, neither they question nor they respond. Then think of it, your own body. Your own physical body, made out of what? Five elements. Space, water, fire, earth, air. All these are simple things you go through in the beginner's text, like the Attadod and other things. That is why, if you want to really know all elaborately, if you have not yet, you can go through that. Since you are here, I will be a little jumping back and forth. Because if I go only ASHTAVAKRA language, there may be many who will not go along with it. So I'll go a little bit of this also, so that it connects it up, makes it easy in a very simpler way. So the five elements have no sense of I. So have you seen any crisis in space? Seen any crisis in air? In water? Earth? Fire? That is why sit down in the Ganges bank, observing, asking yourself, what is the problem? Who has the problem? Midnight, especially here, midnight, anywhere, why here? When you are in your own home, the same space is there, same air there, same fire, same water, same earth, friends, everywhere the same thing. If you know how to observe, your house is the best meditation den. You don't have to go anywhere else. Even that is useless, your body is the best den, nowhere else. Anywhere, sit down. Alone. Nice to have companion, and who says not? Can you ever escape companionship? You cannot. We have to live in space. Whether you like it or not, air has to go in and out. You like it or not, fire will keep you warm. You like it or not, water will also sustain you. The earth also will sustain you. This morning I was thinking that one. It's beautiful. Just I go back, these thoughts are always keeping beautiful thoughts coming. I go on writing down. Just imagine, not only this physical body is made out of five elements, but also you are building a home for yourself. Think, friends. You are building a home for yourself. As you are standing here, sitting down here, the space is accommodating or not? Can you walk out of space? Air? You cannot walk out. Either you want to walk out. Because as long as the air is going in, breath. And once it is becoming air, you can be dead. Dead means what? The breath becomes air. It's no more air. It's no more breathing. It's now air. So you are finished. Fire, heat is there. Warmth, water, hydrated, gone. Burns it out, everything finished, ashes. 5 feet 7 inch fellow, 200 kilos, now 1 on full of ashes, 2 kilos. You sprinkle it all over, space to space, air to air, fire to fire, water to water, earth to earth. Born of the creation, sustained by the creation, onto the universe you go back, your body goes back. Creation has no sense of life. Your body has no sense of being alive or dead. In between one fellow, I, thought level. And that your body, listen friends, that your body is, oh, it can't walk around, no, it must have a house, or else the vagaries of nature, the nature can torment it. The air, fire, water, it will be destroying, so we shall put a house. Okay, build a home. How do you make it? Earth. Space gets in. Can you, even in your home, just like your body made out of 5 elements, you have to bring in 5 elements into that house to be alive. Made out of clay, space is already inside, bring the water connection. Keep the windows and doors or else air will not come. Put a fireplace, fire is needed. So into that house also 5 elements must come. Are you getting that point? How beautiful it is. Can we live without that? We need 5 elements, but now we are so proud. My house is $500 million. So extra space. The kings are sleeping in royal space. Ordinary people, ordinary space. Have you seen ordinary space and royal space? Royal air and ordinary air, tycoons air and they have the air of stupidity, that is true. Understand? The same air, same water, same earth, same fire. It doesn't matter you are a king or a commoner. Doesn't matter you are a billionaire or a beggar in the street. It makes no difference. The universe makes no difference. Relatively, human beings only kill each other. I'm a rich man. What do you think of it? Oh boy, you are a rich man or you have some riches. Fix it in your head. I am the governor of the state. Shut it up. Before you, there are many governors who have retired and you will also retire. Others are waiting on the line to kick you out. Your position is not yours. You are occupying it for some time. Understand? There is no such thing. Nobody has a trouble. 5 senses, 5 elements and the elemental universe, there is no problem. Close your eyes. With the perceptions, with the sense organs, the thoughts that you have created is our personal universe. Each one of us has a personal universe. And in that personal universe, you are the hero. Because in every picture, you should be there. Like when you are fighting, take a photo, take a photo, take a photo. What do you do? So you should be there. And when you say, can you send me the photograph, please? Swamiji, your camera is very good. Somebody give me a good camera, so what can I do about it? One fellow asked me, Swamiji, you have a very expensive camera. I said, I have many things expensive, but nothing belongs to me. Somebody has given this, you will take it away. The dhoti somebody has given, the watch somebody has given, the mala somebody has given, body also borrowed. For you, it is all mine. For me, it is not mine or me. It should be for same for everybody. Think of it, friends, anyway. What was I telling? Are you getting that? Just think of it anyway. All these things, whatever you say, mine is not me. Neither it is yours, nor it is you. We are catching the photos of this universe to create our personal universe. Don't forget that word. And you are the hero of your personal universe. That is why whenever photograph is taken and somebody says, hey, come, show, how it is. So you show the photo, where does your eye go? To your muji. It goes to your face. If you are in a beautiful photo, suppose you are sneezing and he has taken the photo, what type of photo is that? Change. Your face is bad, that doesn't mean the photo is bad. That is how the whole creation is. If you are in a bad mode, the creation is stupid. Suppose you are having a honeymoon or a love and all that, wow, then nothing, this universe is so beautiful. So sometimes you are high up, sometimes you are ooh. Understand, friends? Anyway, so there comes your personal universe. As even in the physical universe, there is no problem anywhere. In the picture of the universe collected in your brain as your personal experiences, personal album, your life in pictures, that also has no problem. Air, fire, water, earth, four things stay in space. If you observe, you shall see. Air can stop. There are many places air may not be there. Fire need not be there. Water can be drying out in many places. Earth, like it may be not earth, it can be solid stones like in body of the Mars or whatever it is. Many things, only stone, only ice. Earth may not be there. But space has to be there. Same thing inside, Chidakasa, Chidambara. That's why our tradition is so wow. Chidambara means what? Space consciousness, consciousness space. It's a consciousness space, without which you cannot experience anything. But today, more and more you are studying, now the consciousness study has become the biggest nonsense. The conscious person is fighting whether the consciousness is a quality of the brain or a quality of something else. What are you wasting time on? It doesn't matter whether it comes from a brain or comes from your, bone marrow. Fact is, unless you are conscious, you cannot function. Think, friends, just after going from the class, this idea came. I was talking about the blind man. No. The blind man is blind, he cannot see. But is he less conscious than us? Huh? Please, see that. Blind man is blind, but he is not less conscious than me with eyes. The deaf is as conscious as me who can listen. Right? So in that, there is no blindness, no deafness, no young, no old, no black, no white, no green, no yellow, no red, no auspicious, inauspicious, no religion, no faith, no absence of faith, no insult, no humiliation, no respect, nothing is there. Only one thing, same for all. And friends, if you think, Swamiji, very difficult to understand. Why? You have made it difficult for you to understand. I am making it very easy. If you don't understand, shake your brain a bit. How I do that? Tell me, sir. Each person, listen, in my own ashram now there are 2-3 people living. One person was Swamiji's caretaker, 96-year-old now, just like our Swamiji, Sudhananda Swamiji, senior he is. Swamiji, he is also 96 from this February. And another Amma is there in our ashram in what is that place? Madras, forget that one. In Udani place, yes. So there also, that Amma is 96-year-old, she was taking care of Swamiji. When Swamiji was here, there are 2-3 people with them, we are lucky to see them. They will come and feed with idli, dosa, they have job, they will leave the job and come stay for 7 days. Are very committed until the last moment of his life. Swamiji, he was there. Anyway, I was asking her, because she has been with the Swamiji for a long time. So now she's lying down on the bed, so I put Swamiji's photo in front of her. So it makes it very easy. She will be having some imaginary conversation, very quiet and very cool, very nice to observe that. And always telling Shivom, Shivom, Muktoham, Muktoham. I said, wow, very nice to be with the elderly people, a person who had that upbringing, the type of exposure to this type of thinking. So he's not trying, get me the other car, what happened in the next house, what my son did, what my grandfather did not do, what this, yo. Think of it. There's nothing wrong, friend. I'm not laughing, please. If that's your world, you give importance to it, give importance to it. But understand, it will fall apart. Nothing wrong. Give importance. You must give. Why not? This is your body. You must give importance to it. But remember, it will not stand by. That person, another person I saw, who is 97-year-old. Nowadays, a lot of centenarians are there all over the world. It's really good. And that makes a good point. When you are 100-year-old, think, friends, the person, many are there going to a state where naturally they have lost their eyesight. They have naturally become deaf. Naturally have no teeth. Naturally the sense of touch is reduced. Sense of smell also is reduced. Listen carefully, the point that is to be understood. Naturally they are reduced. When the child was born, naturally everything is strong. Exceptionally, some children may be denied of certain things. Everything was strong. You were not conscious. Now you have grown back to the second childhood. In your 90th year, 95th year, you are going back to second childhood, where you are totally helpless. Like a baby, you lie down. You expect your children to take care of you. That is why this tradition was seva, the serving the parents. Why? Your parents served you when you were a child. You could not move, you could not walk, you could not talk. Your only thing active was your mouth. Cry, announce the alarm, just put the alarm, everybody comes. Mama, Papa, everybody comes. And you do everything nonsense in the same spot, everything. You have to be carried from a place to place, help to be dressed. Your second childhood, when you are 80th year, 90th year, some people even can't wait that long. Even at 40, 50, 60 years, these are disabled. That time, your children become your parents, and your parents become your child. If you have no time for them, your parents could not have told you, this fool is going to punish me when I am old, so now kill him. Will they do that? This is tradition, sir. A human companionship. You can put them in the best old age home. You can put them in the best thing. Nowadays people are also getting used to it. Old people are also getting used to it. What else to do? Among the old people there is everything, interaction, action, even sometimes romance also grows. No problem. Let them live. Who says not? But a child is the ideal person to take care. Okay, so that time the child was born, he had healthy eyes, ears, everything fresh, he was conscious. But these healthy eyes were of no use to him, but he doesn't know how to use it, right or wrong? Now when you are old, you don't have to be blind from the birth, you have become blind. You can't see, you can't hear, you can't touch, but you are conscious. Why are you conscious? You are conscious that you are conscious. You have exposed yourself to this knowledge when you are young. That's what when I saw that Amma, 96 lying down. No other thought. Other day somebody put him down on a chair. Can I go to the table? He goes there and he wants to write. Huh? What does he want to write? He writes some Vivek Chudamani book. What I am telling friends is, this is in all of us. When you see that any thought that have been created, please don't fight with your thought. Do not hate your thought. Thoughts are beautiful, nice photographs. You have come to Rishikesh, had a nice time, saw the Ganges, saw the Himalayas, saw everything beautiful. When you go back home, why are you clicking photos? When you go back home, after 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, on a lazy afternoon, you thought of, hey, I had been to that place, it was really nice, Let me see the photo, you can put the album. Suppose the album is gone. Nature has not given us that album there. He put the album here. Everything provided here. Today, what you call as the artificial intelligence, I don't want to get into the topics like, oh boy, already 5 o'clock. Okay. Just finish it up, please. What is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is allowing the machine to do what your body is doing. Nothing but a very simple terms. Maybe some other time we shall talk about it a little bit. Your body cannot, your leg cannot walk. So put an artificial leg for the leg to walk. Whatever your body cannot do, let it do. Do it better. Like a car, extension of your leg. Telescope, microscope, extension of your eyes. Take care of your eyes, how the telescope will work. You cannot neglect natural intelligence. Artificial intelligence is beautiful. Nothing wrong. Discover not this much, much more also. Just like Narada going to Manoyana, he thinks of a place, he reaches. You go in that lightning speed, the speed of the light, and go to another spot. If you feel like going, go. Who says not? But don't say that will change your life. Today you are traveling the earth, you go to galaxy, there also will create galactical problem. Everywhere you are go, wherever you go, problems follow you. Don't worry about it. Because you are a problem. What to do? So when you see this artificial intelligence, whatever it is, what is this? They are doing it. In our mind also, these thoughts. Artificial intelligence, I cannot think so many things. So put every nonsense in my brain into this stupid thing. So this fellow calls me at night 12 o'clock. Whatever he says reminds me. And it has been such a nuisance that me and my phone are such a good friends, this Facebook friend means nothing. Digital world is useless. None of these fellows are going to respond. And what is there? Previously, if I was thinking, I was remembering. Now this fellow is thinking with me, brings it up. Pop-ups, all pop-ups. Whatever you don't want, pop-up, right? Unnecessary reminding of things which need not be reminded. So is it a mistake of a machine? No. Create the machine, but don't be a slave of the machine. Just like your body. Body is most fantastic machine. No scientist yet can create this versatile machine. Nobody can create. We have created now, see, going on. Audio, visual. Is recording the sound and recording the form. Man yet to let the person discover. It's not a challenge to a man. Why should he be challenging, competing with God or the creation? Call it God if you like. If you don't like, call it creation. We call it Sarvam, we call it Shivam. You like Shiva, take it. Don't like Shiva, take Sarvam. Anyway, so here you have two things there we are now able to record. Sound as well as sight. Is there any machine to record the smell of the fragrance of the flower? Touch sensation, taste sensation, taste of the mangoes, taste of the chocolate, taste of the cheese, taste of any fruits. No recording yet, no. But this versatile machine records sound, records touch, records taste, records space, the smell, records sight, everything it records. What a machine. And for whom? Not for the body, but for yourself. And who is worried by that machine? Who is worried by the memories? Objects of memory or you? I. So whom should you understand? The whole universe? Of course you should understand everything. But much more important, I must understand myself. Because I'm the human species is the only species, understand, is the only species which is having that sense of I individuality. What we call self-conscious. Tomorrow we shall see that, friends. Being self-conscious. Because everything in the world you shall see, just one hint and we shall see that. If you look at observe this universe, that is why Upanishads and Vedas are so beautiful. Because amazing dimensions are given there. We must read it, not to become informed person with a bloating head that I have read everything. No. It's all about you. Be proud who you are, not for your information. What is this? Informations are required. We must have it. Nothing wrong in that. So we shall see this world. Whether it is unicellular, multicellular and all that, evolution and all that, but a clear-cut case of consciousness manifestation. Total unmanifest, inert, unconscious. Then semi-conscious, maybe little plants and other stuff. Then conscious, like birds and other things, animals. Then a human being, self-conscious. Self-conscious means I know I'm intelligent, I know I'm stupid, I know I'm young, I know I'm old. Animals are conscious, but they're not self-conscious. If animals are self-conscious, we will be dead. You can't even fight the COVID fellows, that germs and virus. If viruses are self-conscious, they can destroy the whole universe in a second. If they are, what is that fellow? Elephant is self-conscious, can you catch him? You just, lucky. Unconscious, no problem. Semi-conscious, yes, semi-conscious, no problem. Conscious, no problem. Self-conscious, headache. That is what we, all human beings, have. So shall we deal everybody's problem or I must solve my problem? Better solve your problem. Once you solve your problem, you are free. And the whole universe is free. Even in front of you, there are millions who are not free. You know they are free. If they don't know, doesn't matter. Their time will come. No person who understands ever feels proud that I am the only guy. No. Where I was, many people are there. Where I am, everybody will be there. So what is the big deal? You don't make a big deal out of wisdom. It's the simplest thing in life. So that part must only one part, you understand? So look at your own body, look at the universe, see where is the hint of crisis, where is the problem. Don't say, I am not interested in who is your object of problem. Where is the problem? Object of your hatred is outside, but hatred is inside. Object of your love and infatuation is outside, your love and infatuation inside. Object of jealousy is outside, jealousy, everything is inside. So you fix up your world and not the emotions, not the thoughts, but you. Do you understand that point? There is no emotion moving outside to get into you. You convert simple object thought to emotions. So who is the builder? I. Fear. Is the body afraid of death or you are afraid of death? Is the body afraid of changing, aging, or you are afraid of changing and aging? Body is not bothered. Devo na janati, body doesn't know. I am afraid, I am aging, I am changing. That aging is not a problem. That everything changing is not a problem. I am aging, I am changing is the problem. So which one you should know, sir? Only one thing. But what we do? Except to know myself, I want to know what is she doing, what is he doing, how much money he has got, how many affairs he had, but to whom did he look, whom did he look, it's a headache, a waste of time. You fix up your thing, the whole universe is picked up. Okay? We shall see that tomorrow morning, friends. Thank you. Close your eyes. Please chant Om 3 times, please. Thank you, friends. And this evening session, like after the question answer, not now, after 2-3 days, let us talk, share our thoughts. Then when we will have enough question, we shall meet 8:15. So I'll announce in the class which day. Not today, not tomorrow, not day after. First 3 days, just have fun. In a sense, have fun with your own thoughts, okay? Observe, see what are your difficulties, what I'm talking is sense or nonsense. If it is sense, take it. If it is nonsense, challenge it. Don't worry about it. There's nothing to worry. And then we shall see morning meditation class, 6:45 to 7:30, right? Yeah. Yeah, 6:45. You on 6:45, until that what you do is your job. I personally feel if you do some walking, exercise, asanas, keep up a body little healthy, okay? That will be really nice. And then go to puja, chanting, sitting there, whichever what you like, but all the time observe yourself, okay? And 6:45, before coming, don't do. And once you get in here, silence zone, okay? That will be nice, kind. Thank you. Have a nice day.